Well, coming up next, we're going to decorate something cute, but not socks with sandals. We're going to decorate your house for Halloween. So I've got some great tips for you. If you want to hang some spooky socks up, you can. I don't know, but we got some great tips for you coming right up, and they're going to be fun. You can include the whole family in on them too. Welcome to Everyday Essentials. I've got the last minute Halloween decorating ideas and tips for you. This is the chance where you need to really click and save on LiveStyles and share this and save this, because we've got some great ideas and you're going to want to keep these on your quick little Rolodex for your Halloween party. First off, candle fun. You cannot go wrong decorating for any party with candles. I'm going to give you some quick ideas for your Halloween treats and decorating. Number one, spooky candles. You can get these taper candles at any place, any Walgreens, on Amazon. These are great because they come in a set of 20. They're ivory taper candles. These are great because they're so easy. Your kids are going to love helping with this. Basically, you take the candles and you put them in a little container with hot tap water for 8 to 10 minutes, and they're going to be soft and malleable. You're going to squeeze them and move them around, dry them on paper towels, and when they're done, paint little crazy looks on them and hang them up in your little votives and your little candle stands. They're done around the house. They look spooky and fun, and the kids have a fun time making them as well too. So the next thing with candles is paper bags. Now, these are great. These are the luminary candle paper bags. They're great because they are flame resistant and they're decorated already. These are wonderful because you're going to line your party outline, the entrance to your home, your whole party area. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful and glowing, and they all look like pumpkins. Now, you don't want to spend the money on these already pre-cut bags. Let's do the DIY at home. Get your kids' sandwich bags, fill them with sand from the dollar store, and put your votive candle inside it. That way, it also becomes flame retardant, and it also glows and looks beautiful. People walk into your party and go, oh my gosh, it's like heaven, because you decorated it with these beautiful pumpkin bags. It's so pretty. It's going to light your path, and everyone can see what they're doing in the dark at Halloween. So you're going to love these. Another thing to do with your candles, if you have just regular candles at home, take a little toothpick and stick 4 holes inside the candle all the way around. Take your favorite pumpkin spice essential oil or your favorite holiday scent that you want to add, pour them into the candle, let them dry. When you're ready for your party, light them. Your house is going to smell like pumpkins or whatever the heck you put in that candle. You can use that for Christmas. You can use that for your birthday. I just told you how to make your own scented candles. You're welcome. I'm going to need my 20% though. Okay, that's enough for decorating with candles. What else can you do for Halloween? Let's talk about this. Spooky pumpkins, right? You ever see these pumpkins and you go, oh my gosh, they carved them so well. They're so beautiful. How do they get all these special carvings and these witches? And they have a stencil kit. Get your stencil kit from this place here. This is an 11-piece set. It's stainless steel. It's heavy duty. It comes with your stencils and all the heavy duty carving equipment that you need. So it doesn't matter if you don't have the stencils at all. You have all the equipment that you need. Here's a great tip. Just poke holes in your carved pumpkin. Seriously. Once you've cleaned it out, put a dish inside with your votive candle. You can make it smell like pumpkins if you want to. But put that candle in a little dish with some beer. I don't care what kind of beer it is. It could be the cheapest beer or your favorite Halloween beer or that beer I made you made a couple episodes ago, right? Your homemade beer. Put that inside the votive candle in a little dish with that. What's going to happen is when you put these pumpkins out on your lawn, you're going to find all the slugs in your yard. Did you know you had slugs in your yard? They like beer. They're going to come and find these pumpkins, and they're going to crawl inside all the crevices and the eyes and the creepy things into your pumpkin, and they're going to slide out and drink into the beer. It's going to look so creepy and gross. All the kids are going to go, ew. Now, you're going to go, ew, because at the end of the night, you will have to pull out a dish of dead slugs that have drunk from beer. But other than that, you're going to win the party because it's so gross and beautiful. So you're going to love that. And the pumpkins are biodegraded by nature. So you're working overtime, right? Here's another great thing and a great holiday decorating treat. This is my favorite because I like to involve the kids. It's plaster of Paris. Okay, this is like a school project, right? How do you do this for Halloween? Get your kids, get your husband, and you're gonna make molds of their hands and their arms and their legs. Go ahead and write a little paint on them, what year, what their names are. Like put Bobby or Susie, 19, what year they were born or whatever that is. And once they dry, put a little blood on them, and then bury them in your front yard, your backyard. You're gonna have these arms and legs just coming out of the soil. Put some grave sites on it. You've got a whole family of creepy people living in your yard. Everyone's gonna love it. And you can use this year after year. When the kids get older, when the kids have their kids, everyone has their arm from 1902, whatever it is. When you put that in there, it's gonna look great, bloody and gross. You're gonna be the best decorating lady on the street. Here's another great suggestion for you too. Remember, we talked about this, that outdoor projector. Come on, get these people out of your house and into your yard, right? They're gonna be drunk on all kinds of beer and candy. Let them run around outside and watch videos that you've shot in movies and home movies, and have a great video dance party. Put your favorite Abbott and Costello movies on, Beetlejuice movies on, any movie that you wanna get for Halloween that entertains for your Halloween party. You can put that out there and have a great time. Everyone can run around, watch the movies, have some hot buttered rum, and they're never in your house. They're gonna have a great time watching movies outside. So a great time to use that magic projector. Another thing, you're gonna love this. This is called Decorating So Easy. This is the Halloween skeleton charcuterie board. Yeah, it's a skeleton charcuterie board. It's so easy. Basically, you get these come 2 in a set. You can use them, they stand up, you can put them and pose them in any kind of fun positions that you want to put them in. I like it because you can fold them in half, put them in a big plate, and then put all your salami and peppers and all your cheeses and wrap them around the mummy so they look like, a big dead mummy with a bunch of dead meat on their skeletons. And they look delicious and kids love them. Go ahead and get those hot dogs going and take off the little tip of the hot dog, just a little tip of the skin. Put them in a bun. They look like dead fingers. Put them inside the charcuterie board. People are going to love grabbing eyeballs and pieces of ham that you've gotten from this. It's going to be great. So, you're ready for decorating and Halloween fun. You can't go wrong. Cammy, you want to go to your house?
Spooky Halloween decor.
It's fun.
I want to go to the haunted house at your place.
I love how you want to attract the slugs to the pumpkins. You're like, want more slugs in the eyes of your jack-o'-lantern?
Well, let me just say,
Here.
I first did that a few years ago. I had no idea that we had slugs in our yard. I had this, gardener, and I'm like, oh, we have this. No, we have slugs in our yard, and they like beer. And it was so cool because all the kids were like, what's going on with your pumpkins? And they were sliding in and out and getting that beer. It was so gross. And then at the end of the night, you had that big tray of dead slugs that were drunk on beer. But again, it was the kids loved it. They loved it.
And it's so sustainable.
It's easy gardening without killing them with pesticides. You kill them with beer. So there you go. No, it's fun. The kids loved
that
it.
one. I also loved I've actually done the hand casting where you kind of make a statue. I went to USC and I have a shelf in my apartment of all my USC stuff. So I did a fight on sign, casting it. And it was such an easy, fun process, but also a more customizable DIY. But then I love how you say, and then add some blood and guts to it and the arms of your dead relatives.
It's Halloween. You're going to have a good time. You want things coming out of the ground and maybe they're holding get your kid's baby doll and maybe the hands are holding the baby. That'd be great. This is that time of year, man. Candy and craziness.
You just came off the set of a horror film, right?
I did.
She is all ready for horror.
I
love it.
We were doing mic checks and Cammy said, oh, this isn't uncomfortable because I was covered in blood earlier. And we said, excuse me?
It was perfect. It was so much fun. The hardest part was the blood sweet. So the flies are attracted. So you're kind of laying there in a ditch with blood over you.
extra dead.
And then the flies are
you.
yum. And they're you're batting off flies, but you're smacking blood around too.
Oh my gosh.
So it's really hard. But this is the thing that you do for your art.
I love that. And speaking of art, that skeleton for a charcuterie board, I consider charcuterie boards an art form of its own. But I never consider using a prop and kind of putting the actual
because you can put the salami around the arms.
And they look like muscles.
Yes,
that's so clever.
Really
and
hard-boiled eggs for eyes. And the kids were like, I'm gonna grab this. And the kids were just having fun. And
I'm pretty sure my girlfriend just got a bunch of those skeletons and decorated her apartment. And while she has not
yet incorporated it into her charcuterie. They are so cute, standing around, and she's like moved their arms and they're like grabbing different objects in the centerpiece. They're super
Have
cute.
you seen the ones where they like put them all over the house, or like they're climbing the house and attacking? I love that.
Oh, it's like Elf on a Shelf, but like the skeleton version of. Yeah.
Mindy, do you decorate for Halloween at all?
Yeah, I've been trying to think of what I want to do. But I love that you were like, with the hand casting, you're like, oh, the whole family. And then, so I just foresee it's like, you're all around for Christmas and you're like, all right, family, lined up for the casting so I can use your arm in next year's Halloween. Like, I kind of love the idea that it's like, a permanent
Preserving.
picture of like family
Grandma's
members.
gone, but she left her arm.
Right?
R.I.P.
Her
Grandma.
bloody arm.